All right, hello everybody. This is Tyler Preston 20. I'm here with Prince, Purandorange, Skepo, and other people to discuss about the pedophilia stuff on Twitter and about the Satiratician. How are you guys doing?
Hello.
I'm doing excellent.
Okay, I guess Skepo could start with the whole pedo stuff. Like, when did you see the pedo stuff on Twitter?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna get me started? Okay.
Yes.
You know, once I get started, I can't stop about this shit. November was the first time I saw it. I think there was around that time was Molly and zero something, I don't know. But they had exposed 20,000 pedophile accounts, and they were suspended for targeted harassment. I didn't know that at the time. I had just I follow accounts because of my ex-Muslim background. I follow accounts that report ISIS. So this account asked people to report this for child porn. I thought it was part of the Pizzagate thing. So I click, and it was not like, I didn't think that it was really, that. And I click, and the first picture I see is just little kids in being just abused by adults, and I couldn't believe it was so brazen. So I find the people that are following them, and I click, and there's little girls with penises in their mouths for their profile pics, naked little boys for their profile pics, videos of girls being raped, videos of kids.
You found this on Twitter?
Yeah, video of boys and girls having sex, or boys having sex with boys and adults there with them, or also with them. There's pictures, there's videos. It's an entire. It's horrible. So I reported a bunch of accounts, and I left Twitter. That's why I left Twitter. I freaked out. I'm like, I can't be on the same platform as this shit. This shit is available 2 to 3 clicks.
Nobody's
not even
kidding
about
it.
Wow.
Because nobody wants it's so disgusting, and it seems so unbelievable because it's so heinous. And even me, I was like, there's no way. So I tell people, once you go down that rabbit hole, once you see it and you go down that rabbit hole, your life has changed forever.
So how'd you come across the account again?
Somebody, an account that I follow, they tweet out. It's like an anonymous account that tweets out ISIS accounts to report. They had
okay, I missed that part. All right.
Yeah. So I came back because I had. People asked me to come back so I could continue to report it and kind of make this my thing. And I'm quiet about it, but every day I go through and I report these accounts. I have to stop. Like, I can see a couple, because you have to look at the pictures in order to report them. Because on Twitter, you can't report them with the drop-down menu. That's not an option. So you have to go to a second site and report them. And with the anonymous people that are fighting, like the pedo hunter people, they say that you have to link the specific tweet or picture, otherwise they won't take it down. So you have to view it.
Oh my God!
Right? Otherwise, and if it's not reported like en masse, they don't take it down. Because there was ones I talked about the other night. I was freaking out because I looked and I'm like, they're still up. I reported these people like 2 to 3 times. And they're still there, still raising little kids being raped on video. Like, people think I'm being hyperbolic.
When you report the video, instead of putting like, oh, this is child porn, put like, I am a feminist being harassed, and then they'll be right on it.
Right?
Yeah. Well, the same thing happens on Facebook too, with exactly what you're describing. Like, it's all across all social media platforms.
Yeah. I just don't. I think there's not. You can't take it away completely, obviously, but Twitter makes it hard to report them, and does not take them down. I mean, sometimes they don't come down at all, like I said, and it's not an iffy kind of area where it's a little kid in a bathing suit. It's like full on hardcore dark web porn.
Yeah. All right, this is the image that I found from a page that somebody documented. It comes from a guy by the name of Mega Carrera. It says lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, pedosexual, LGBTP.
Oh my God! I wish it would quit equating pedophilia with sexuality, because they are not the same thing. You know, being a pedophile is not the same thing as being gay or lesbian.
No, of course not.
No, and also, like, one of the reasons why I wanted to make this stream and I reached out to Tyler was because he made a video being, like, absolutely outraged by this. And what really clicked on me is that he actually shown an article, and I know he didn't do this on purpose, but he shown an article that wasn't actually pro pedophilia. It was just a factual account from someone who is a pedophile.
Was the article by any chance called like the
cracked one?
Okay.
The cracked one is not. How do I say it? It's not pro pedophilia. It's about a dude that is coping with the disorder, and that's what made me want to like talk about this, like make a stream about this. I don't know if there has been some streams already on this, but I want you all to consider both sides, because I see a bunch of people being like, how in the fuck would you be a pedophile? Holy shit, we should kill these people, and blah, blah, blah. And that's the other side of the autism that I don't like, let's say, because people seem to forget that this is a disorder. This is a psychosexual disorder. So there's a bunch of people that are caught in the midst of all these crazy people actually trying to push this as a sexual orientation, and they have the disorder, but they don't act on it. And they're trying to, seek help, and they understand they are wrong, and they understand that they have these urges that are absolutely immoral. They shouldn't have them. They don't want to have them, but they have them. And they're getting grouped with these crazy ass motherfuckers. So I want to like touch both sides, I want us to be outraged at this shit, but also to consider all the innocent people that just have the disorder, have never committed a crime, have never molested a child, and yet they are being caught in the midst of this fucking shitstorm of pedophilia, pedosexuality, and all that crap.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think there's a difference between, people actually not acting upon something and, people that actually do act upon something. Like those people
What about pictures? Yeah. If they're pedophiles and they feel like
no, of course disorder. That's illegal. I know that's fucking illegal. That's fucking illegal.
When it comes to child porn, because I know like the Cracked article was talking about the dude, he was a non-offending pedophile, but he still looked at child porn. And what he refuses to acknowledge is the fact that by actively looking for that stuff, it creates a market. They need to find that child porn for their customers, and that's, you contribute to that market. So you are inadvertently hurting children by seeking that out.
Yes.
Yeah, like if like as fucked up as it sounds, like I would rather have like a pedophile watch like anime porn than actual real child porn.
Yeah, this is another thing that I want to establish, guys. Fictional porn, it's a-okay. It can be fucked up. They can be watching lolly. They can be watching whatever the fuck.
Hold on.
Who cares?
If they're still masturbating to what they are perceiving as children, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that because it's fiction, okay? And honestly, if you start threading this, meticulously, they're going to start saying, okay, people who play GTA 5 are potential prostitute killers.
Yeah, murderers, like, prostitutes, stuff like that. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
This doesn't really make sense. So I would like for people to make a difference between fiction and reality. Because
when you kill people in a video game, you're not being sexually aroused by the murder, just like a real killer.
You don't know
you're
that.
not getting the same thrill.
I would hope
not.
I mean, there could be.
That'd be kind of weird.
When you're sexually aroused by that.
If you're masturbating the lolly, then you are being sexually aroused by what you are seeing as children. I think that's a little different.
Yeah, but it's fake. It's not harming anyone. Like, I don't say this as a consumer of this shit, okay? I think it's disgusting. Let's get that out of the way. But I still think that it's the same fight we had to make us gamers. When people were like, violent games make you violent. And we were like, no. Fuck no. Yeah. And it's exactly the same,
Do you not think it's a slippery slope though? Like, okay, I think the anime thing is fine. I'm so old now, I'm so out of touch. But it's just like if they want to look at pictures of stuff and pretend like whatever. But I think there's also a problem of a slippery slope because I have been. I don't know. This is way personal. I have been the victim of these men. and for many times over in my life because of the cult that I was in, and some of them started with, well, I'm just looking at stuff, I'm not actually doing it, and then they it's not enough, you know, they crave more and more and more.
So like she was talking about violent video games. The reason I reject the idea that video games cause violence is because there have been study after study that show that video games don't cause violence. So with this thing, I'd want to see studies that show.
Yeah,
this is slippery slope. I'd want to see studies showing
about
it.
like the whole entire, like if you give like a pedophile like anime porn, then they will actually, you know, lower their chances to attack a person.
That would be interesting.
I think well, okay, because like I think if you give them an outlet, something that doesn't harm anybody, something that keeps other people safe, but they still have that outlet, I think it might actually help them not be so willing to actually go out and victimize somebody.
I would not accept that unless that was something proven through study.
Right. I'm not saying just, you know, go ahead and that. I'm not saying that's fact, but you know, I think maybe that should be something that they look into.
Okay.
So then what do you do? What do you do with the pedophiles? They have this disorder. They feel this way. How do you deal with them? How do they live? I mean,
they just have to, you teach them how to, like, they're sociopaths, and you can't help the fact that they're sociopaths. So what you do is you give them ways of coping with being a sociopath. So like, you do like punishment. Like sociopaths cannot empathize, but they still feel like the effects of being punished. So like when they're in timeout, they lose time for being in timeout. So the same thing with pedophiles. I mean, you give them a way of redirecting their urges.
Speaking about like the whole entire urges stuff, like there are some people that argue that they think that pedophilia is actually a sexual orientation. I'm gonna read this out loud, okay?
Oh my God.
Sexuality is a natural sexual orientation, just like homosexuality. How come out pedosexual brethren aren't entitled to the same rights?
Is necrophilia a sexual orientation too?
Yeah.
What about bestiality?
Who told you I wasn't necrophiliac already?
Oh.
Hello, guys. No. Honestly, this is like you see, this is the other side of the autism. This is the side that says we should accept everyone regardless of them committing a crime or not. And yeah, that's a disaster. That's a disaster. And I'm convinced that there's a shit ton of accounts that are just trolling.
Yeah,
because it can't be that widespread.
I'm skeptical of like tweets like that because I mean it's I think if somebody was actually a pedophile, they wouldn't want to like make it easier for them to get caught by posting it online.
Well, yeah. So, absolutely not.
I'm skeptical on whether those tweets are genuine or not.
Well, some
people are like,
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go on.
I know for a fact that some of them have to be valid. There probably are a lot of trolls out there, but I think the reason that we're seeing, you know, more of a rise in it, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been seeing more of a rise in this whole like pedo acceptance and stuff like that.
Yeah, here's another one. Here's another tweet that I spotted. Okay. It is the chemicals in your brain that directs who you're attracted to. It is as natural as rain and feels just as good. Hashtag the North American Man-Boy Love Association.
Throw up.
Okay,
I'm gonna go into this guy's account because I want to see. I kind of want to see like what his other tweets are to see if he's genuine. The 1974.
Can you show that thing again, Tyler? Can you show it again?
Just go to the screen share on the Google Hangouts.
Yeah, but you stopped sharing.
Yeah, you took it off. I don't know why I had culture. It was like Nambla 1974, right?
Okay, the guy's name is Frank B. Cousins.
Okay, so
1974. Yeah.
Let's look at this.
I think his account was suspended.
So the first thing he says is actually true. Okay, so like you don't necessarily can help who you are attracted to, and this is caused by chemicals in the brain. Blah 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 blah. This is the same thing I was saying before. Pedophilia. Yeah. Oh, pedophilia is a fucking disorder. Let's start by that, okay? So I understand the first part. The second part is fucking ridiculous, but the first part makes sense. This is what I was trying to say before. The people who don't act upon their urges still have the urges, okay? They still have their brain fueling them this fucking need, okay? And this is what I want to spread consciousness about, because people seem to. I used to be like this. This is the reason why this is so like engraved on my mind.
Wait! You used to be attracted to little kids?
No, I used to be someone who thought all pedophiles deserve to die.
Oh, okay.
And that it was something that, they deserve absolutely no fucking mercy, consideration. It doesn't matter if they didn't act. I used to be like that. It was someone on Twitter that actually told me, hey, how about you calm the fuck down and actually, look at the facts for everyone. And that's what made me realize that we're talking about people who are with a mental problem, and I can relate to that. I have anxiety and I have clinical depression, so I can understand having a disorder and thinking about things you don't want to think about. Not in the same aspect as these people, of fucking course, but I can still understand it. This is the reason why I don't know. I would like for people to have a little more nuance when talking about this shit, because it feels like we only have black and white, And I
think with pedophilia there is only black and white. Don't like if you have that disorder and you watch the cartoons, right? And I worry that it's not enough. Do you know what I mean? I worry that it's like they go down and they have to act on it. But
one of those you give a minute, should they take a mile kind of thing?
Oh yeah, because and what you're doing, but you're putting children, innocent babies, at risk. Like if you see the faces and have been a victim of it. I'm biased. I'm completely biased about this because I was a victim of it with more than just a few guys. I understand what you're saying. That's an easy win,
yeah, I understand what you're saying, Skepo. But what I'm trying to say is this. This is something that I didn't say before, but I don't think that everyone who consumes fucking loli is an actual pedophile that would go and prey on a little child. Because, I don't know, man, you can have a fucking kink and don't act on it. I like serial killers on movies, and you don't see me falling in love with an actual serial killer,
So
I don't think it's the same.
If someone's attracted to kids and they're not carrying out their urges, that doesn't mean you leave them alone. I still think they should be watched. It's unfortunate that they have that, but they are a risk, and you have to watch them. If they actually carry out the urges, well, it's just the fact that they have that urge means they should be watched, in my opinion. Yeah. Now, what the whole fiction thing of watching the lolly is, like I said, I'd want to see studies to see the effects of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it has any effect, but okay. I'm honestly, we need studies for everything. It's fine.
Okay,
the thing is
sorry, excuse me. Like this is another tweet comes from Twitter. Pedophilia is found in nature. People are born that way. We need to love and support them.
There's account suspended too, by the way.
Yeah. See, the thing is that this rise in pedophilia that we're seeing, it is an actual problem. But the thing is, though, everyone is, kill the pedos, especially, and, I don't like pedophiles. I'm not trying to defend them. But what I have been seeing a lot of is there's a lot of almost thought crime, we got to kill them because they're thinking this way. And it's like thought crime.
Well, that's why I'm saying is just the fact that they have those thoughts doesn't mean, I guess, they are doing something wrong, but they should still be watched because they are a risk. And people, well, that's why you watch them. You watch them to see that, make sure they don't act, I guess.
Yeah, dreaming of, what they're dreaming about doing will ruin a child's life in a second. That's what they're looking. No, listen. No. Listen, they're going to go look at little children and fantasize they're little kids. And if they actually act on it, they will ruin a life in a second. In a second, for the rest of your life, you are never the same.
Right,
never.
We all understand that. The thing is, though, we see that there's a problem. We acknowledge that there's a problem with these people. However, nobody has a solution, and it's really hard coming up with a solution because we don't really know how to approach this, because it's never been something that we've really, really had to think about before until recently.
I mean, so like with sex offenders, they have to go and inform the whole neighborhood that is who they are. I guess you could do the same thing here. I mean, it's unfortunate that they have to do that, but I mean, they have the urges, they're a threat. So I think there are things you can do without like throwing them in prison or killing them.
No, I don't think you can't kill them. You got to treat it like it's a mental disorder. Put them on medication, deal with their brain or something. But you can't say, yeah, okay, you can have a little bit of it, but you can't.
I'm not saying you should have a. My whole point is something. I'm not saying they should have a little bit of it. That's another thing for me. What I'm saying is the way you deal with them is no matter what they're doing, so long as they're not committing the actual crimes. And I think what you should do is just watch them and like inform the neighborhood that they have these urges. Ankle bracelets.
That's okay,
maybe.
but that's not what I was talking about, though. Like, I feel like everyone is mixing up what I said about Lolly with what I said about actual pedophiles. They're mixing them up. And I understand, okay, guys, like, this is the thing. This is a pretty sensitive subject.
Yeah, I'm way biased about this, so I can't not get emotional.
Okay.
Sorry.
okay, no, don't worry about it. I understand. This is a pretty sensitive subject. It's very touchy. It's very...
It is
terrible
subject.
Yeah.
So I understand that you're like getting pretty emotional and shit. But I feel like they didn't understand what I just said. What I said was people who consume animated pedophilia, whatever, aren't necessarily actual pedophiles. You can have a kink and don't, enact it in real life.
Wait. If even if it's anime of little kids, and I think anime is fine, and the young girls and stuff, it's not really like little kids. But if you're talking about, I don't know what lolly is.
Lolly is underage anime porn.
That kink is not okay in any way.
But dude, it's a kink.
Well, doesn't
that means no, but that means that you have that thing that's wrong in your brain. Because if you're finding that a turn on, and if you're jacking off to little underage kids, whether it's animated or not, you have it. It's there, and I would call them pedophiles.
Skepo.
I thought lolly had 2 different meanings, if I'm not mistaken. Like lolly, I thought it had 2 different meanings. I might be wrong.
Is it like the teenage ones, or is it like little kids? There's a difference.
Little kids.
It's kids.
Then you're a pedophile.
But I don't think
if you're getting sexually aroused by pictures of what you are considering in your mind as little kids, that prepubescent children, and you're getting sexually aroused and pleasure yourself to that, then you are a pedophile.
That's who we're talking about. We were talking about pedophiles. We were talking about how to deal with them, and we're talking about like.
Hey,
I'm not talking about.
How are you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Buddy's here. Hello.
But like,
hey, I can.
There's power plant at 0.
Couple minutes.
How are you doing?
I just want to.
A huge pain in the ass.
What?
Okay, so who was talking?
Let's have a Patty talk first.
All right. What the hell?
Patty talk.
And my alarm went off.
Let's have Patty talk.
Somebody needs to yell besides me, please, Patty. Yell at me or anyone else.
It just got really quiet.
I mean, I know you guys wanted to talk about like this pedophile thing, and I can only be here for like a couple minutes because I just wanted to drop by and share with you guys the information I know about that.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys are still talking about it. If you're, I just want to drop by and give the information.
Oh my god, I just got killed.
Okay. Is it all right if I don't want to cut anybody off or anything?
No,
speak.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, so the thing about pedophilia being accepted, Twitter is doing a really good job of letting pedophiles be on Twitter. Like I had this whole thing with pedophiles actually, and I even argued with the who works at Salon. And he actually previously, before I even knew who he was, he said some really like messed up things to me. He said things like, I could stand next to your child and you'd never know. And I was like,
what the fuck?
Holy shit.
Not creepy or anything.
He said that to me. He said it to me on Twitter. Like, I don't know if it's still on Twitter, but his name is Todd Nickerson, and he runs a website called Virtuous Pedophile. And he
I've heard that name before.
pedophile.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a pedophile forum.
Really?
It's a pedophile forum where people where people discuss pedophilia. I'm serious, and these people not only run off of this forum, but they run on Twitter. They're proud to call themselves pedophiles. Like it's very strange to me. They're proud.
Do they share CP on there, or is this just a forum to discuss about having the disorder and shit? I'm just asking.
They don't share. As far as I know, they don't share any underage pictures of kids. Virtuous pedophiles believes that even though they're pedophiles, if they don't act upon their pedophilia, then there's nothing wrong with them. That's basically their belief. And some of them have a belief that because pedophilia is not allowed in society, that's why I'm not opening myself up. But one day, if it is allowed in society, they will act on their urges. Some of them believe that, not all of them do. Some of them believe that acting on it is awful. Yeah,
not any fucking consideration for the kids.
Don't.
See, another issue.
Well, that's
another issue that I have, like, with this whole virtuous pedophile thing is that they keep it all locked up inside, which is they're gonna eventually explode someday. Just like holding it all in like that. That's
the point that I've been trying to convey to these people. They actually believe that they are trustworthy. Some of these people are teachers. Like one pedophile on Twitter told me that he's a teacher and he teaches kids.
Oh my god!
If I ever find out, exactly. I said if I ever find out where you teach, I'm going to show them your Twitter. I am going to show, and he shares pictures of, you know how like anime sometimes. They're not kids, but they like to portray their characters as kind of kid-like. Well, he shares pornography of these anime characters that are kids. He only shares pictures as long as they look underage, even though the character may not necessarily be underage. And technically, under the law, if a picture is being displayed and it's not a real person and they are being described as underage, it's not against the law, according to the law. So he's, so technically he's not doing anything illegal, but ethically and morally, he's doing something terrible. So, which is looking at pornography and imagining himself with an underage child. Anyway, I had confronted Todd Nickerson maybe a couple months after he said this stuff to me, and I looked into his background. I found out that Todd Nickerson, on a previous pedophile forum that discussed pedophilia, had talked about how he would, if pedophilia wasn't illegal in society or wasn't looked down upon, he would act on his pedophilia. Today, he says that he does not. Yeah, I know, right? Today, he says that he would not do that. It's terrible. Like today, if you asked him, that he wouldn't act upon it. But the thing is, to me, in my opinion, as someone who has a child, even if someone says that they will not act on their urges or they've sought help, I would never leave them in a room.
Of course. If anybody says they have sexual attractions to kids, it doesn't matter if they carry it out. You should not have them anywhere near children.
I mean,
the thing is,
but that's what these people want.
Yeah, I understand.
People.
The thing is, I agree completely with the not leave them without being observed and all that shit. But I feel like it's good that this whole thing is being discussed right now, like it's in the media and stuff, even if it's not portrayed in the most factual of lights. But I think it's good because you say we shouldn't let them be. No, buddy, please let me finish. I want to finish this idea. I'll let you talk afterwards. Like I feel like even though this isn't being like discussed in such an intelligent way most of the time, there are like talks like the ones we're having where we are actually discussing this, and you guys, and I agree, say we need them to be observed at all times. We need to be careful around them. We need to make sure that they don't act on their urges, blah blah blah. But this also implies making available counseling and support for them and a bunch of stuff that up to now, honestly, because of the social stigma, I don't think it's easy to like go to a place, a hospital, and be like, I am a pedophile. I want, psychological counseling. They will tell you to, stay there. We're gonna hold you against the ground. We're gonna call the police. And
throw them in prison or some shit.
Oh, you got a good point.
Like, I feel like, yeah, go on.
Well, I don't mean to cut you off, but I just think I don't mind if these people get help. That's a fine thing, go get help. But the problem I have is people like Todd Nickerson, who's being given a platform. And I totally understand free speech, but people like Todd Nickerson are being given a platform on Salon, and Salon is doing things where putting, this reminiscing music in behind of a toddler running around in a video of him describing how he was sexually attracted to her and in her home. This like that was disturbing. I'm serious. Yeah. I'm completely He told a story. Now this man, this is why I don't trust this guy, because he said upon his urges, but before he had he described his life, and he said that while his attraction to children, he was taking babysitting jobs. Now, what person
Jesus Christ
who is who's attracted to children? Exactly. What person who's attracted to children takes babysitting jobs? Somebody who's believing that he's attracted to children is taking babysitting jobs and then telling people that we're the bad guys because we don't trust him.
That's like working at a pharmacy if you're addicted
to
like
it's almost like pure projection. Like, how can you possibly say that, telling people not to be around kids is a bad thing when you're probably, endangering the kid?
It's like giving a box of matches to an arsonist. It's
exactly.
Yeah, right.
So I
totally understand help. I
want to bring up what you said about, giving these people a platform. And Miley Nopolis said something a while ago about letting people speak that you don't agree with. And even though, I'm completely against pedophilia, I think the fact that they are coming out publicly is a good thing. Because we know who they are, we know what they look like, we know who to keep our kids away from, and also it opens them up to criticism.
Well, yeah, and it also opens
up to get help.
Like an understanding of how they think and that kind of thing as well.
When you give somebody the appropriate platform, they tend to hang themselves.
I mean,
I understand.
That's not it's usually the best cure for things.
Hey Atlas, hey Yobyaxes, how you guys doing?
Yobyaxes!
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. Hey Prince.
How are you doing, bro?
I'm all right. That's who I forgot you for a minute there. Because you wanted to add me on the Twitters, but you didn't send me a friend request.
I didn't know your Twitter though.
I gave you my Twitter. It's Yobyaxes. Not only that, you want to do it? Did I ask you for a conversation about to talk about MGTOW?
No,
you asked me the last stream.
No, I mean, I'm asking Prince.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. I did comment on a thread on the video of the stream you were, and I turned on my computer and I have the YouTube notifications on, and it was like because people were insane talking to you about that, about being anti-MGTOW and shit. And fuck, I wasn't even reading that conversation. I was just like, hey, dude, do you have a Twitter? And people were going nuts then.
Well, of course they're going insane. I'm the anti-MGTOW and they hate me for it.
But getting back to the topic, we're talking about pedophilia on Twitter and also that Satiratician.
Yeah.
It's actually, it's not just Twitter. I've been trying to get it passed around to bring it up to people, and so far Johnny Fox is the only one that's covered it. But it's pretty prevalent in fucking Periscope too.
Periscope?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
On there as well. Jeez.
What? How's that happening?
I discovered a website. I discovered a website just searching around because I decided I haven't been on Periscope except for that one time when that guy T was covering a rally. See what kind of shit was going on there for any like lulls and whatnot. I came across this site called Live or Live OMG, one of the two, and I managed to somehow refine the search down to Periscope, and it was set so that it was Periscope streams only, and the ones that were bringing in the fastest views. And I was doing this at like 3, 4 in the morning my time, and within an hour span, the top 9 streams, I come across at least 3 or 4 different streams where it was either via audience provocation, or it was the girls literally doing it to get viewers that they were stripping on the webcams.
What the?
What?
And these are underage girls?
Yeah, underage.
Wow.
There's plenty of adults that do it on there too, but I've seen them myself. Underage girls.
Where's this at again?
Where are the parents?
I can bring it up in.
Don't worry.
You said this is in Periscope.
I can put the link in the Discord. Let me.
Oh my god.
It seems to be time dependent because from what I saw, a lot of them were Russian and Ukrainian.
Okay.
Well,
was this also this app that also had like the child porn stuff, like that app that Armor Skeptic and these other people advertise for? Excuse me.
Candid.
Yeah, Candid. Like, is it on
yeah.
Candid?
I haven't
she's
seen
so
anything on
Candid?
Candid, just to be honest with you.
Yobyaxes, Johnny Fox covered that one.
Yeah, no, I saw that video,
also-
but I haven't seen what he was talking about. At least not that I've seen. I haven't really investigated. Oh, damn it. I'm talking too loud.
There's also on the chat they mentioned Candid and wait, there was another one. Which other one? They said another site. Guys, can you write it down again? You guys on the chat. Periscope and Candid and what? There was another site they mentioned, but I can't find it. Anyway, I didn't know the thing.
Cardboard.
Adam Kim saying that there
Everybody could hear me talking.
Well, you what other website is kind of picking up on this stuff? Facebook. And especially Facebook videos.
Well, Facebook was already
I
kind of a mayhem. So
I know, but I have reported so much stuff. There was a video actually across that somebody shared in my timeline, and I ended up unfriending this person for this. But they shared a video of a little boy being forced to shouldn't, and to Facebook. And you know what Facebook said to me? This doesn't violate our standards. It took them 3 weeks to fix it.
I'm not surprised. They do that all.
Yep.
It was probably not a human who reviewed it. It was probably a machine or whatever that like scanned it for whatever it scans for, and it couldn't find the
but
thing.
they need to fix that.
Yeah, that's really.
They need to fix that. There was another one of a little kid, a boy and a girl, that like maybe they were toddlers and they were twerking on each other, and that didn't violate the standards until like a month later either.
What the fuck?
I've linked it in the side chat. Like I said, it's time.
Callers know about twerking.
It's time dependent on when you find it on there.
How about this? What about the dark web? You could find all kinds of cheese pizza on the dark web.
Yeah, the thing is cheese pizza. The thing is, the dark web is kind of hard to control, because it's not easy to go there.
Yeah.
The problem with the dark web stuff is the anonymous groups like to bring those sites down, which hamper authorities' efforts on actually fucking figuring out who these people are and then arresting them.
Yeah, but you know what? Really. Well, Pizzagate, in cheese pizza, that really bothered me about Pizzagate was the fact that people almost considered it unable to happen, despite the fact that politicians are well known for engaging in that kind of activity.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Pizzagate may not have been true. Like Pizzagate, the actual thing itself may not have been true. But the fact is,
important.
It's not something that's rare. It's important.
There is a lot of issues with pedophilia and like people of power, like especially Hollywood. I forgot his name. He was a child actor. He says they're everywhere in Hollywood, and the reason they keep doing it is because nobody's catching them.
Oh, by the way, like, have you guys heard about like those leaked emails about the Clintons and also how they go to like what was it, Haiti or somewhere? Somewhere.
Yeah, that was part of Pizzagate.
Yeah.
They have a foundation next to the pizza places that were being accused of being like pedophilia rings, and so they're trying to make the connection that they were connected to the pedophilia ring and that foundation. That they're using the foundation to traffic kids, pretty much.
The pictures, I remember the pictures thing. There were all these paintings or whatever that were 385 me shit. It appeared to be, I don't remember exactly where, but there was one of these restaurants that actually have like pictures that were like, I don't know, you could say they were pedophilia, but they also were really badly done. So I don't know.
Okay, here's another tweet. To all who consider pedosexuals to be mentally ill, society is progressing. Get over it. Hashtag about the hate.
Okay.
Oh boy,
I'm pretty sure
that's awful.
That's not real. There's no way that could be real.
And the worst part is,
go ahead.
The worst part is Traversable MGTOW isn't going after them. He's going after us.
Yeah, calling you a pedophile because you have a doggy on your arm.
Yobyaxes.
Yeah.
Last night, in his that last stream video he did, I got in a little back and forth with one of his followers, who, of course, because of my avatar and whatnot, accused me of being a pedophile as well. I completely turned it around on him. Out that by attacking the people who are going after the pedophiles, by calling them pedophiles, you're only defending them. Logic dictates that you yourself are the pedophile. And I waited a little while after I posted that. Then I went to bed. I come up, and I don't know if you've seen Traversable's latest video where he's backing down out of all this drama now.
He's back. He's probably backing down because I was in that hangout with Bering, because we were talking shit about him, and he was all like, "Ooh, I'm sorry."
I should have gone to like Bering's stream.
It could be, but he also ended up disabling comments on that video.
Did you watch the ones with him and Angry MGTOW?
The podcast he did with Angry MGTOW, I haven't seen those.
Oh no, there's a couple that he did. He did one.
Yeah, I know they exist, but I haven't seen them yet.
But yeah, that
once you disable comments, you lost.
Like that Traversable MGTOW guy, he falsely accused me of being a pedo too. So
yeah,
everyone's a pedo. It's like the new you're a feminine.
It's the new feminism.
You're a pedo.
Like the very same fucking video that he accused me of being a pedo. Like he had a comment of me speaking out against pedophilia, but still call me a fucking pedo.
I feel like that's just projection. It's just projection.
The guy is a pure idiot. He really is. He even attacks his own MGTOW members. I sent out a tweet to MGTOW 101. I'm hoping to try and get him in a friggin' little debate discussion stream about Traversable. So hopefully sometime tonight.
MGTOW 101. He's probably one of the few MGTOWs I actually kind of not like, but I'm tolerant of him.
He hasn't.
He's cool. He's all right.
He hasn't gotten back to me on it yet, but if he agrees, you're more than welcome to join. We just gotta hammer out whose channel's gonna be on everything.
I can at least tolerate him. I can't really tolerate anybody else.
All this throwing around the word pedo and accusing other people of being pedo and all this bullshit, and not one fucking second on the fucking kids. Not one fucking second. You're a pedo, he's a pedo, she's a pedo, whatever. Not one fucking second on those kids. You know, just throw it around like it's nothing. That makes me angry.
Well,
yeah, Traversable MGTOW.
Who does it help? Who does it help constantly yelling at each other, calling each other pedo? It doesn't help anyone. And it devalues the idea that someone would attack another person for being concerned. Right. If someone attacking somebody else for being concerned about children and the manipulative acts that pedophiles engage in, me. That makes me think, well, okay, maybe there's something wrong with you.
Okay, the chat asked, what is a MGTOW? Like, a MGTOW is a man going his own way. Basically, there are people that don't want to get married or date.
They don't want to get married, but most of them, they hate women and they don't want to achieve.
Like women.
They don't want to. They don't want to fight for men's rights.
I've heard that angry MGTOW like dreams of a all-male utopia kind of thing.
Yeah, MGTOW extremists are low-caste status equal to feminazis.
Exactly. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure there has to be MGTOWs that aren't fucking ridiculous, but the extremists are the worst.
It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. MGTOWs, like, a lot of them have legitimate concerns about marriage as why they don't want to get married, but they're too busy hating on women to actually get anything done.
I saw a video on YouTube, and it's like a fetish video for fat guys who like getting choked by women, and like the video is for the men. It's for men, and MGTOWs were in the comments like, "Oh my god, this is a fucking abusive man," and like they're getting pissed off at a video that's for men to like, they're getting pissed off at a video that's for men.
Oh my gosh.
I have no problem with the basis of the ideology, like being like, okay, you know what? I don't want to date.
Yeah, let me address that, because people keep telling me that I'm like advocating marriage. No, I'm not. I don't have a problem with you going your own way. I have a problem with you being radicals and being pessimistic.
Yeah.
That's what I hate, and that's why I fight you guys. I'm gonna keep fighting you until you go away. So understand that
some people don't want to be married. Yeah, I mean,
it's fine.
And that's all fine and good.
Some people don't want to be married.
And
I'm
honestly,
somebody who does advocate marriage.
Yeah. I hope MGTOWs actually heard me, because they probably didn't. Oh well.
There's nothing wrong with doing your own thing, but it becomes an issue when you start hating other groups of people, when you start pushing your ideology on other people. Like feminists do. Like I see MGTOWs the same way I see feminists. I really don't see a difference. The only difference is what's in between their legs.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarity. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you could say the similarities is like the idea of separatism. Like basically in the 70s, like feminists in America, like they used to not America, but like in Britain too, they used to separate from the man because they didn't like the man. And it's the same thing for like MGTOW, like they're separating for the women because they don't like the women.
In the 70s, like there was a lot of lesbian women that would completely They didn't want men in anything. They'd even tell men like there's a video of a feminist bitch saying, put a woman behind that camera or get lost. That's how extreme they were back then. They're still extreme now, but at least they claim to say that they want to be with men, but they probably just say that because
well, then you got
they want to abuse men or some shit.
Well, you got
like
what's the feminists that are called TERFs? You know, that's the real extreme.
TERFs. Oh, that's
exclusionary radical feminist.
Yeah, TERFs are like trash cans with legs.
You know, I don't really hate TERFs as much as I hate the quote unquote moderate feminists, because it's usually the moderates that they try to they claim that they want to help men, but they would instead like partner with radical feminists and go on slut walks with them and all that.
That's always the thing. I always like when people try to say like, oh, the feminists you see are the extremists. Most feminists are moderate, but then when you talk to these moderate feminists, they're getting informed by the extreme feminists.
Exactly.
So even though they themselves may not,
I would much rather have coffee with a radical feminist.
Because speaking about the feminists, like they're actually having this march on the women's march in DC. You guys gonna go to it?
With the LGBT?
Oh, the Trump's inauguration march.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're gonna march when Trump inaugurates.
Yeah.
Aren't they done crybabying about
You're
this?
gonna feel the ground shaking whenever they start like coming up before you see them.
I would love to see that myself. I would like to just be there to just record them.
DC is freezing this time of year.
Is going to be lit.
That's why I'm not gonna go.
Did you?
If you, I'm sorry. I just talked over somebody. I'm sorry.
Did you hear about what?
I think it was the UCLA. They are attempting to. I think it was the human rights ACLU. I get my acronyms mixed up. The ACLU. They're trying to demand that cops turn their body cameras off during protest during Trump's inauguration.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
That's exactly what they want because.
Well, we know where that's going.
They campaign so hard for cops to wear body cams at all times. Now they're like, "Oh, we changed your mind. We're getting caught doing shit. We don't want you guys catching us anymore."
So much for the ACLU being nonpartisan.
Right.
Exactly. So that's why we need to
to
continue protesting against these idiots.
Of course, yeah.
That just shows you how they are. That shows you how they are. They're hypocrites. If it was, you know what? If it was Obama, if there was conservatives marching and protesting against Obama in 2008, and I think what was it when he came back in office? Something I forgot. But the second term. If it was conservatives doing that, 2012, yeah. If it was conservatives doing that, they would be us. They would be reminding us every single time that there was something going on. But now they want them to turn their body cams off after they complain that Black people get assaulted and whatnot. Turn your body cameras off so we can assault Trump supporters.
Incriminating against.
I bet you if Hillary hadn't been the one that come up for election because the glass ceiling pussy, that they would have tried to push to get Obama a third term.
You think so?
Wait, is that illegal? I don't know the laws in the United States.
Basically, the laws is that we have to have
It's
like
illegal.
2 terms for the politicians for presidents.
Well, there is a way that a president can have a third term, but something really, really bad has to happen for them to justify that reason.
Yeah, and they never.
President who did it, and I believe he instated martial law in order to do so.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So
let's go to like the second. Let's go to the second subject, which is like
this one, yeah.
I actually have to go and make dinner, but it was really fun chatting with you guys.
Okay.
And thank you for allowing me on your stream, Tyler. And I'll catch you guys all later.
Nice meeting you.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
We'll miss you.
Yeah, but yeah, let's talk about like what happened with Satirian.
Yeah, people on the channel like losing their shit ever since we started streaming about what happened to Satiratician. What happened to?
Oh yeah, he made a video against a character that Shuon had created, and he got it wrong.
Okay, so basically, Shuon Head. If you guys don't know her, I doubt it, but she's basically this anti-feminist kind of channel. She's a cutie, actually. I really like her. Well, she has this parody character. She has a bunch of them actually, but she has one of them that is called Misandry Queen, and the 2 E's are like 3's. Has a YouTube channel, and she has also a Twitter with that character. And it's actually pretty straightforward satire, but it's like playing on the very stereotypical, insane college-age feminist with piercings and like colored hair, just like me, but I'm not a feminist. And turns out that Satiratician found one of her videos, but he didn't like catch on the satire, which honestly, I'm gonna cut him some slack there. Because I actually, the first time I saw the Misandry Queen Twitter account, I actually bought it. I thought it was real.
Like, I never saw her video until he actually responded to him, and I'm like, wait a second, that's actually Shuon Head.
I actually recognize her room. I would have not had recognized her if it was just like her. And
it's not the first time he's made that mistake too, and he apologized.
Wait, is that the first time?
No,
basically,
no. You know what? Actually, hey,
hey,
Shuon Head is in the comments of the Bearing video right now, and she's actually accusing Sat of lying right now. So it says,
I heard about this.
Quote, Shu is guilty by proxy. Oh ho 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 ho. said unironically in a stream with Bearing, Sat, you had a video response made about you for once. That was what happened. That's it, maybe. It would help if you stopped lying about things and spewing false accusations now. So
wait, where are you reading?
Wait, this is saying who
this was in
what?
this was in the comment section of Bearing's video, the one that I'm in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well,
wait, so this is who saying what about what?
It's Shu saying, calling whatever his name is, a liar.
Satiratician. Yeah.
Satiratician.
What was he
what I
lying
knew-
about? I missed that.
Well, no,
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I haven't been around this.
Sorry. So do you want to go ahead or?
I was gonna say I was looking at his Twitter feed this morning, and from what I saw, he tweeted out, he admitted he made a mistake, and he even said it was a good one. She had him fooled, and then he ended up getting the video taken down due to bullying, which was second strike on his channel. So either she had to done it or one of her fans did.
Wow.
That's why he has the second backup channel right now.
But no, there's a 19-second video on Shu's other channel, Shu Offhead, and there's a comment that I think on one of his videos, I don't know where it's from exactly, but it does say that he never heard of Shu on Head beforehand, but used Shu on Head's clip in another video and that kind of thing.
You know, he basically made up the stupid excuse, and he was full of shit. Yeah, I know that. What I think is a shame, though, is that the video is down.
Yeah.
Like, he deleted the thing. I think it's a shame.
He said that he's suspended till April.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Do you think he really didn't know her?
That is absolutely
No.
awful, too.
No, he must have known him.
No, I mean, what I feel is a shame is this is also what I wanted to talk about. There has been this debate that came out of this about how far can you go on the YouTubes, because she was like, you telling her to go kill herself, and that's mean, and it's true. But then again, I don't know. The first thing I heard about this was this morning, I think, when Jeff Holiday made like a tiny video about this, but didn't mention this directly, about how much you can troll and fuck around on the internet or whatever. And he makes a very good point, at least for me, that is, I don't know if it's that terrible that he told her, yeah, go die. I mean, it's a terrible video.
Yeah,
I saw it. It's terrible.
The thing is, he wasn't really refuting her arguments that much, really.
Yeah, no, the video is terrible. But what I wanted to say is, I don't think it really means that, he actually wanted her to die. It's not the first time that someone goes and say, kill yourself on the internet.
I know this whatever his name is, he tells people to kill themselves a lot.
Oh, you mean I?
Yeah.
Or are we talking about someone else?
No, not you.
Satiratician.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Satiratician, guys. Get it right.
I say these two need to drop it and actually.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I think this guy, he needs his channel back. He had some good shit, but he was.
His channel's down.
The problem, Yobyaxes, is that he appealed the strike and it failed. So he literally has no choice but to wait.
If you get a terms of service strike, like not like a copyright strike, a terms of service strike, they let you appeal. But the thing is, unless you're like a big YouTuber, nobody's gonna read your appeal. It's just gonna get auto rejected. Like YouTube system is fucked on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Oh,
wait. Did he know who she was before he did the video?
He must have. There's no way.
I didn't know who she was. I did not a couple days ago. I thought he was dating some boxing.
I heard that
I had no idea that she was like boxing.
He claimed that when he was doing the video, he was drunk.
Like, I heard that basically he knew about Shu on Head and mentioned her in the video before he made the video about like the parody character.
Then he's busted.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I don't think he's safe. I don't think he meant it like I didn't know that Shu was the one on the video. I think what he meant to say is I didn't know Shu before, which is the bullshit he said.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, if he got confused by the video, I don't know, man. I got confused by the Twitter account. It could happen. I don't know.
I don't think he would purposely respond. Like I don't think he would respond knowing that was Shu on it.
Yeah. I don't think he would be like that stupid.
Yeah.
Honestly. And he wouldn't. I think it was an honest mistake. But afterwards.
Why wouldn't that be funny? Why he says, kill yourself, but everyone says that in videos. Yeah. Why wouldn't that be hilarious? Like everyone be like, ha ha ha, you got me, this is funny, and end it.
That's almost
the fact still remains that even if he knew it was Shu and was doing it for the shits and giggles, nobody deserves to have their channel attacked like that. The actual channel itself.
Sad. Yeah. I actually feel sad about that because I don't know, man. I mean, I understand that you could be like, okay, maybe your video was shit. Maybe you didn't respond like at all. Maybe you just kept repeating ways that she could die, and that's what's it. You will be right. But at the same time, I don't know, man. I think freedom of speech means also being a fucking retard on the internet. Like, it also means that. I honestly, the way that you can deal with this is, okay, I respond to you, you respond to me, I'll respond to you again. Like, this is how it should have been. Because honestly, it's not the first trolling that has been happening, like, ever. So
are they both young? Like, are they like immature, or I don't know how old they both are. So is it a maturity thing?
23,
24.
Yeah, 1 year more older than me. And I don't know Satiratician. I don't know how old he is, but he sounds like an adult. He has actually
He's
a pretty
probably
nice
30,
voice.
I bet you.
Don't all
Like
British people do like they have the best voices, you know?
I know, right?
On Doom.
This
Have you heard of
Satiratician
Doom?
guy, he sounds like Omegon.
Okay, so if you're telling people to kill themselves in videos 30 or above, you should just be ashamed of yourself. That's just no. I don't know. That's like a little kid thing. That's not like if that's all your shtick is like telling people to kill themselves.
But it is some way to make. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's stupid, but I think he deserves to be stupid. I don't know, man. Unless you're taking this to
he
the
has
real
the right
life.
to act stupid.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I just think it's funny. Why I don't understand the seriousness of it all.
Yeah.
I don't know either. Like they are losing their shit over this. Another thing that I don't like that Shu hasn't done, or maybe she did once, but Gregory does it a lot. I'm gonna make an intro.
Wait, are you gonna talk about the whole entire clone comparison or something?
Oh,
yeah.
I lost my shit earlier today because of that on Twitter about the child pornography and like people are arguing about suits and this is right underneath your noses and no one gives a fuck.
Yeah,
yes. And like honestly, I love Gregory. I love his content. He works his ass off in his videos and it shows.
He doesn't.
I like the things he does, but he has this pretty fucking stupid habit of thinking that he's the only fucking one who has a fucking avatar with a suit and a fucking helmet. And it's like, oh, you're so cringy, man. Nobody cares. You're the only one who cares.
Okay, hold on.
Charming man should probably get a suit right now.
Wait, who makes a big deal of having a sword and a helmet in their avatar?
Armored skeptic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like who cares? I mean, have you seen the amount?
When did he like make a big deal out of that?
Like basically, he made videos.
I think he has a big fat head.
Like I think it's on Twitter and also on videos. Like he made
10 months ago with Naked Ape, he threw a fit.
Yes,
you kind of talking over me right now.
Cry, Tyler.
Okay, so basically on Twitter, he basically accused people who had like avatars with suits on to be.
Oh yeah, of like ripping them off. Yeah, I remember that. What the?
And then it was also on
videos
videos like with people
what
like Nightmare for Your Podcast and other kind of people with similar suits on, and then lodging in a video against them, and now I guess people are talking about it again.
That Logic video was beautiful.
I gotta do something like that. See if he actually goes after me. Just for shits and giggles.
Like Like, it's so ridiculous, man. Do you think
it's such a childish thing as well? It's just like, oh, stop copying me, all that crap.
Yeah, like you trademark suits, you motherfucker. And it's so sad to see like tarnish. All his good content is tarnished by this fucking stupid thing that he does.
Yeah, there was also this part in the Logic video where he showed like in the past like somebody else had the talking angel stuff, and then he compared it to like the talking angel stuff and like Skeptics videos. It's like that is just so funny. Like if you're gonna complain that people are just stealing from you or copying from you, but also simultaneously copying or borrowing from other people, it's kind of hypocritical.
I've just
isn't he borrowing from dark matter with the angel thing?
He's never claimed Undoomed is a friggin' copycat. Despite the fact that Undoomed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Undoom actually has he has a suit. Actually, I really like Undoomed. Here's the thing. His videos are so fucking low hanging fruit. Like it's so like leave it as a background noise and just do something else because they are so gentle.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't like go for the hardcore, serious feminist
I hear that
shit.
too, and feminists will make the argument that we only go after low-hanging fruit, but I mean, what I see is that the low-hanging fruit is their main arguments.
Yeah.
I know, right? So are the MGTOWs.
And usually they're stronger academic stuff.
Yeah, when you're going to tell us, Christy, what's a robust feminist argument?
Yeah. No, but actually, like, I wasn't like criticizing him. I was just saying he does that. But even if he does that, I like his channel because first, his voice is amazing. Holy fuck! He sounds like a Disney villain. He's amazing. Holy shit!
Who are you talking about?
Come for the voice and they stand for the
Undoomed.
Exactly. Undoomed has that voice where he says, "Hey, moron." Fucking moron.
Fucking moron. He's amazing.
Even when he's sick, still his fucking voice is amazing.
Hey, everyone, and welcome back.
Yes.
That was perfect?
Yes.
That was pretty perfect. That was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, like, Doom has, like, experience in the film industry from what I heard.
Yeah, and the production...
That voice, he has to.
Yes, but he also does like special effects or something because the videos he makes are so pretty. They're so pretty. It's so well done.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watch him mainly because of those two reasons, and also because it's like a nice background noise when you're like doing something else.
You know what? I wonder how many women want to have sex with Undoomed because they're like
with his voice. Can you fuck a voice?
Yeah. If he's talking while he's fucking a girl.
Yeah, but this is a weird.
And I'll say it before. You take Blair White's body and Undoomed's voice.
No, I don't want to think about that. That would be I don't want to think about Blair White having sex.
Don't be haters. Come on, guys.
And the worst part is
Blair transitioned already, didn't she?
It's kind of funny. Blair White's the hottest quote unquote chick in the anti-SJW community.
Blair White still has a package.
Yeah, no, she does. And she doesn't want to get rid of it.
Yeah, but think about it this way: what if Undoomed has this lovely velvety voice, which he does, but what if he's like like complete butterface or something like that?
Like Mundane Matt.
Yeah,
that's why
Mundane Matt. I was surprised how that guy
invented the paper bag.
like fucking Marilyn Manson without makeup. That kind of ugly.
Yeah, or
Matt is
like,
ugly.
No. Like Rocky Dennis. Rocky Dennis with that voice.
Rocky fucking Dennis. We were talking about that yesterday. Like, I want to make a point about this. We were talking with a guy from Twitter. I don't remember his name. I'll look it up and mention him. But basically, we were talking about how Riley has this really fucking girlfriend. I don't know. I have to.
You're breaking up a little bit.
You're breaking up. Oh no! Come on, Prince. Talk. You cannot, lose connection right now.
She's in the middle of something too.
Shit too.
Oh well, it's gone.
Prince.
It's gone south.
Oh well. Oh well. Just kick her out.
Oh, where did she go?
Yeah, hopefully she'll actually come back. But The voice of
I
Von Doom,
don't
like,
know if you guys-
it must have
oh.
took like fucking forever to have that voice. Like, it's no way someone can have that natural of a voice that quickly.
No, he said that he actually said
Can you
once that he
imagine being
hated his
born?
voice once. He actually hated his voice before he started making YouTube videos.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny.
Can you
Like,
imagine
I hate
as
my
a
own
baby
voice.
being
People listen to
born?
me and they actually want to strangle themselves listening to my voice.
Daddy,
I want to strangle
Yobyaxes,
myself listening to
your
my own
voice
voice.
is fine. I like your voice, Yobyaxes. Mine is fucking horrible. I'm
It is.
fucking nasally as hell.
It is. That there are
Well,
some
I
people's
I
voices
listen
I
to
just
my own
cannot
voice
stand.
on my videos.
There's this one guy. I'm not going to say
To
his
my own
name.
voice.
I'm not going to say.
Sorry.
I'm not going to say this guy's name, but his voice is awful. But
I
I'm
fucking hate my
friends with
voice.
him. I'm friends with him, so it's not like I can't call him out.
Back.
There she is.
There she is. Yeah. Is that her?
¿Qué pasó?
No. Okay.
No.
I guess just keep talking.
Yeah, just keep talking.
Yobyaxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too.
What?
Look up a YouTuber called Good
Uh-oh.
Old Rainbow Pat. They have the same fucking voice and vocal mannerisms I do.
Hi.
Who does?
Sure
Rainbow
You're
Pat.
not the same person. are you?
Rainbow Pat.
No, we are not the same person. It's scared. It fucking freaks me out though.
Oh, well, funny
Rainbow
thing,
Pat.
I had a funny thing. I had people because I made a video on Angry MGTOW like a while back, and some people in my comment section were saying that he and the Atheist Gamer were the same person.
I heard that too. No, they're not the same person.
Like Angry MGTOW even responded to it in the comment section.
Atheist Gamer is much more annoying.
Person.
Oh my god.
Oh, I
yeah,
remember
like
that
wasn't there like
guy.
some kind of drama with him and Bearing with for some
Yeah,
reason?
he was a spur, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, well, he's a fucking idiot.
He
Nah,
was a
Mark
fucking
O'Connor's tag.
fucking spasticated, like Barry says. No, actually, I don't know what you guys are talking about because I died, but now I am back.
Oh,
We were
really?
just-
Random shit, really.
Oh, okay. My internet died. Sorry, it does that sometimes. But
Yeah, the internet
You guys
is-
remember you guys remember the movie Unfriended? Like when Prince got taken off, I was wondering what's his next.
what?
I actually have not seen that yet.
It's a horrible movie, but if you want some good laughs and a little bit of gore, you'll enjoy it.
Wait, it had score? It has score? What?
It has a little bit, like one of the
y'all hear me now?
characters puts his hand in a
Yep.
blender,
Okay.
so it's
Oh,
So I wanted to say something about Atheist Gamer and Bearing.
Oh yeah, no,
I think Bearing was in the wrong.
really.
Because I think Atheist Gamer has his own style. And
Okay.
I think if Bearing doesn't like it, then don't watch his videos. Because I've had people come to me in my videos and they cried about how harsh I am on some people. So I kind of understand what it's like for people to come to you and be like, "Oh, that's not the right way to do it." But like, if you don't like the way they do it, don't watch it. And then
Everyone has.
I actually don't remember this guy.
doing it.
I remember he was a fucking idiot, but I don't remember anything else.
No, it was just like it was basically. I don't know. I don't know the exact gist of it, but he made criticisms of like a 14-year-old feminist.
Yeah, and he-
I
yeah.
remember.
did a very poor. I'll say like he did a poor job at it. He didn't
Yeah.
really make any coherent points,
actually,
but
yeah.
he has like 1,000 subscribers. I mean, there are people who like him apparently.
Yeah, about like 2,000 or something like that, give or take.
Last time let me see.
I think it was
Yeah,
about
2,000
2,000 or something like that.
Hey, any following's a following.
I remember I didn't like how he treated the child. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no.
Dude, he's
And then,
he's just a little shit.
And then it was
Come on.
It was just kind of funny how he goes, "Oh, I bet she, $50 that she will comment or delete the comments," and she didn't. And she did. That was what Bearing, I think, was calling him out for. Like, come on, you owe her $50.
Yeah. But I don't know. I felt really bad for the kid. But actually, the kid got like a shit ton of followers after that. So the kiddo.
14-year-old he responded
Yeah,
to.
the kiddo. He got a bunch of
Like,
followers
Oh,
just
the,
because.
the girl that Tag responded to.
Yeah.
Oh, Tag. That guy's voice is so annoying. I can't listen to it. It's like listening to Sandman. He's like, ugh, awful.
Who?
All these you're talking about all these people, and I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, it's Sandman.
You're not the only one. Sandman sounds familiar.
Sandman is another MGTOW faggot.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, this is way back.
Are you talking about that video where he said that men get seduced by vaginas through mystical powers?
Yep.
Yeah.
That man made the argument that pussy juice is mind control fluid.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What the? Really? Seriously? Or was this like a joke?
I've heard that before.
No, I read an article. My husband keeps bringing it up actually, but he read an article where I forgot what news channel or news article it came from, but they were arguing that when two people engage in intercourse, that the woman's fluids actually have hormones that go up to the man's brain, and it basically listens to the woman.
Oh, so the pussy does have mind control powers.
It's why men put up with women.
What is biology, guys? What the fuck is biology?
Well, you know, that's science fiction. That's not real.
Biology is just white privilege. It doesn't exist.
I'm getting fucking war flashbacks from Hidden Colors. Fuck my life.
Oh boy,
Sandman is a faggot. That's what I think.
Yeah,
Here people are gonna learn not to mansplain the way a woman's vagina works.
No, he's not a faggot. He's a faggot. Like with that pronunciation. Faggot.
That's how you say
it. He's a faggot.
No, I can't help but call him that. That's pretty much what he is to me. He keeps talking shit about women.
Contest
So
of who says that better.
yeah, faggot.
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 Do you guys know this skeptic feminist?
Oh yeah, like I
faggot.
debated them like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I got in a big scuffle with them, and they like send bots to my videos. Anyway, so do you remember how Karen Strawn had the video where she talked about Islam, where she said
she apologized for it basically. Yeah.
I don't think so. She probably
apologized.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much, like skeptic feminists got a bunch of people on their video and like to like basically attack her for like slightly defending Islam. But she basically what she said wasn't even that wrong. What she was saying was that yes, women don't have a lot of rights in Islam, but men also don't have rights. Yeah. For instance, if you're a guy and you're gay, they're gonna kill you. If you're a guy, you say it wrong, they're gonna kill you. So you also have rights.
She said a lot more than that. She said that women had privilege in Islam, and they were held up like princesses, and they were given things that men weren't. She said a lot of disgusting shit.
I won't.
He was wrong about a lot of things, but the thing is, like 75 to like, no, actually, I was thinking like all of the people that the skeptic feminists are like friends with on YouTube say worse shit than that about Islam, and they don't fucking spurg out about that.
They also
I made a video criticizing. I made a video criticizing Adam Salah about his like messing with people on planes and stuff. Yeah, I hate planes. I can't get on planes and not have a panic attack. And you know, having somebody like him on a plane and him making terrorist jokes, because they have to accept that terrorism is like a stereotype of Islam. Nobody else is doing it but Islamists. Yeah. And so, you know, I criticized him, and I got this flood of Muslim people, women and men, calling me the N-word, calling me saying that they were going to F my horse, and then somebody said what?
Hang on.
They're gonna take the horse's cock up their ass.
Hang on a second. Terrorism is
I have
not
2 female horses.
Islam is not. God damn it! Terrorism is not just Islam. There are other groups that.
No, of course not.
But it's majority
I'm not
from
saying it's not. What I
am
majority, absolute majority.
The vast majority of it is from.
I'm
It's not
absolutely-
exclusive. To
Yeah, but
It's
I
not exclusive,
understand.
but
I like
not
the nuance.
it's more
I
mainly
agree
from-
with that. I like the nuance on this. It's true. It's not only Islam. There's a lot of horror terrorist groups. Yeah.
But I mean,
totally agree. I'm not saying that it's not. The problem is that the religion that is causing the most amount of terrorist attacks right
Is
now
Islam.
happens
Yeah,
to
of
be the
course,
Muslim
it's
religion.
Islam.
It's Islam.
Exactly.
And to argue against it is just to me is denying reality. Nobody's saying that
okay,
it's just
so
Muslims who
I
cause
saw an
terrorist
article
attacks.
today by Slate that's called like how literature is fighting against Islamophobia, and they're saying like
Oh my God.
The furry
about
thing.
yeah,
Furry
the
gay?
gay
Oh.
furry Muslim guy. The story about the gay furry Muslim is supposed to be this book that's fighting against Islam. But the funny thing is that character would be murdered, like should be executed and jailed in the majority of
Right.
Muslim countries.
Actually,
Yeah.
Excuse me,
I actually
do
looked it
you
up.
mind sending the link to me so I can show it to people in the stream?
It's kind of funny because of how much I hate furries.
Hey,
It's
I'm
about
a furry, you
leopard.
fucker.
It's
Nah, I
about
don't
a leopard
hate
and a
furries.
hippo who get
Wait,
yeah.
how do you hate furries? You're a fucking dog.
Yeah,
What are you
exactly.
I'm being a furry for
Exactly.
my
That's
avatar.
the point I was trying to make.
People like accuse me of being a furry for my avatar. I never realized like my avatar was like a thing furries, the type of art furries do for their fucking shit.
Nah, furries do something like what I have. They're actually kind of human, hominid in their appearance.
Yeah, my thing isn't human at all.
Right.
It's a dog's head. It's a cartoon dog head that's purple and orange. I guess the colors is where
Mine's
they get
furry.
that from.
Well,
Yeah, that's something like what Atlas has.
well, mine's derived
that's
from
furry.
like Star Wars. Kind of.
Right.
I've never had anyone say like fucking furry or anything like that.
Yeah.
No, you're just
Actually,
fucking alien.
A Muslim
Go on.
wrote on my YouTube. He wrote that he regretted doing my mom, and I was like, wait, what? Because he said he regretted doing my mom because then she had me, and I said, I wrote, Dad, is that you? And
That's a big thing I noticed in like Middle Eastern culture is when they get mad, like their go-to insult is something about either having sex with you or having sex with somebody like close to you, like your family. Like,
Oh, we do that.
Or your horse.
I
Well,
fuck you. I
don't
fuck you.
understand. I don't understand why someone would threaten to do my horse. Like, why would that be my problem?
If they want to
That's
do
your
that,
problem.
that's how they show their dominance
If
over
they
you.
want to actually do
by
a horse
fucking
thing
your
in
horse.
Mexico, please.
Actually, here in Argentina, we have a bunch of those insults that aren't like. There's a very funny one. You know how here, well, you guys also say "son of a bitch," and here we say "hija de puta," "hijo de puta." The thing is, when your mom is arguing with you, and she's like "hija de puta," she's calling herself a whore, you know. And this happens a lot. Another one that is weird is
De puta madre.
that one.
Tyler,
I gotta
Also-
make another MGTOW faggot fighting me here in the comment section of Bearings.
Oh my god.
Faggot.
Oh my god.
Man.
Fake it. Okay.
Tyler,
the other
check
one.
your private message.
The other one that is funny is La Concha de la Lora, which is, or La Concha de tu Madre, which is basically saying, the first one is not about moms. The first one is about
Go fucking yourself. Yeah.
parrots. No, the second one, La Concha de tu Madre, is literally your mother's pussy. That's exactly what it says. So you're like arguing with someone and you say your mother's pussy. But it makes sense here. You know, to say that. It sounds like an insult to the other person, but it's not.
I was gonna say my kids they were Urdu speakers, and the worst insult not the worst one, but you could say was to call them ulukapurti or ulukaperta. It means daughter or son of an owl. I'm like, how is that an insult? So and you know, and in Arabic, you know, in the Middle East, that's an insult about the horse. Like that's one of the bad ones you could say. It just, for whatever reason, culturally, that means a lot. So if they call you it, you're just like, okay. Isn't that crazy?
Son of an owl. Yeah. It's kind of cute.
In our culture,
some
owls
people
are
come
like
come up with the
wise
worst insults.
and smart.
how is it? How is
Right?
how is an insult like motherfucker? How is that an insult? Like you're telling somebody
see
they
it.
fuck mothers. They fuck
Yeah,
people's mothers?
I could see it.
It's like fucking MILFs.
Yeah,
Right and left.
yeah.
Actually, a compliment.
You fuck. You get pussy. You're an insult.
And MILF pussy.
Cougars need love too.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, what about the insult on like cunt or something? Because that's
Coño.
Because that's considered like almost the ultimate insult kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cunt.
And the
Well, you
thing
can call
is,
someone a dick too.
well, that's the thing. It's no different from, say, calling someone a dickhead or something like that. The only thing is you're just referring to the female genitalia rather than the male genitalia. So they might as well just be on the same fucking level, really, if anything.
No, actually, I started using one recently that is cock waffle, which is really funny. It's really fucking funny, man. You imagine like a waffle, but with the shape of a cock.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. I actually love.
If anybody wants to, you could go on Google and type in blue waffle.
Oh no, don't.
Oh yeah, blue, you guys should look up blue waffle. It's really delicious.
Blue waffle.
Meatspace.com.
Nobody on the chat do that.
Lemon
Don't.
party.
2 guys, 1 sandbox.
Oh god, no! Don't start with the shit shock videos, please. Fuck it. Oh my god. People are like hashtag cock waffle. Okay, no, this really derailed towards nowhere.
Yeah, we better end the stream right now before things get way off topic. As if it's a very off topic right now. So, thanks again, you guys, for coming on, and thanks everybody else for watching. And take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you around.
Yeah.